Hello everyone, this is Ed Park from ATMS Logistics Inc. Today we will talk about how to pass a customs broker exam at once. There are a few basic things you need to know about the exam itself. It is an open book test with 80 multiple choice questions. 4.5 hour long computerized test. It is offered only twice a year, fourth Wednesday in April and October. Online registration is required. The link is attached. The registration opens about 2 months prior to, but closes a month prior to the exam. There is a $390 application fee, and 75% or better is required to pass the exam. So basically 60 questions or above. The passing rate is relatively low, which is 30 to 20%. There are more details on the exam itself. I did provide it on my previous video. If you are interested in, please refer to how to become a licensed customs broker video. Tip number 1, do not highlight everything. The exam does not test how well you understood subject or memorize the detail. Instead, it tests how fast you can find the correct answers within the allotted time. You need to solve each question in 3 minutes and 22 seconds. There are lots of material you need to digest and manage. So the focus is to speed, while accuracy is a must. If you highlight everything, you will end up reading everything over and over, and you have no time to waste. Instead, use different color of highlighter for different topics. Example, pink for dates and time, blue for forms numbers, green for money such as fine, duties, percentage, and fees, purple for subjects such as department names and titles, yellow for any other important matter you think that are relevant. So if the question is to find number of working days allowed to pay duty after entry was accepted, then you only actually have to look for the portion highlighted in pink instead of all, knowing you highlight dates and time in pink. Tip number 2, prioritize what to study. There are multiple sections of designated material which will never appear on the exam. If that's the case, why do you want to study for those sections? On the other hand, there are sections more frequently appear than others on the exam. I'm going to list top 10 most frequently appear sections based on last 20 years exam. They are as following. As you can see, classifications, number 1 priority. Literally 20 to 21 questions out of 80 questions are classifications. I'm not going to go through, but you guys can actually be able to see what are the important sections which were actually on actual exams. If you like to have a complete list of past 20 years of exam questions and answers in Excel format, along with the source of question itself, please contact me. Tip number 3, organize designated study material. Use tab to identify chapters of Title 19 CFR. Write chapter numbers and title on the both sides of the tab. But do this for chapters frequently appear on the exam only. You do not want to do this for all the chapters of Title 19 CFR. Use binders for harmonized tariff schedules, customs directives, and customs and trade automated interface requirement documents. Use different color of binders to distinguish one from another. Write down the name of the study material on the front and back cover along with the side of each binder so that you can identify them one from the other. For harmonized tape schedule, you might want to consider buying a 12-inch catalog rack instead. It is a special one you can buy online. Use filing guides to separate chapters and sections of study material in binder. Write chapter numbers or title on the both sides of the filing guide. Remember, flipping through lots of paper in a binder can be very challenging, so having filing guide and tabs are very, very important, and it's going to save you a lot of time. There are very important tips you need to know. The first, the past exam questions will appear. Make sure to go over recent years of past exam. If you want to, you can take them with you in a printed version to the exam site. In my experience, I had 5 complete questions from previous exam showed up exactly. So believe me, make sure you go over recent years of past exam. Second, read the question very carefully. If you don't know where to look for the answer, then start with the index using the keywords in the questions. I know some of the people, they look for some of the keywords in table of content, but that is no. Make sure you start with index with the keyword in the questions. Third, practice with the past exam while measuring your time over and over again until you are comfortable with. The point here is measure your time because you are up against the time. Last important tip is guess the answer if you really cannot find the correct answer, as there is no penalty for the wrong answer. No answer is wrong answer. Today, we talked about how to pass a customs broker exam at once. However, if you have any questions, you can write your question to address shown, or send me an email to email address, or leave your comment below. Do not forget to subscribe my channel for future videos. If you enjoyed this video, please click like button. Thank you everyone.